Hello, my wonderful friends. Welcome to Marco's Lonely Hour, also known as Marco Plays a Game by Himself. It's not as sad as it sounds. This is going to be a very special video because it's going to be just me and you, listener, as we try to defeat Millennium Blades. Rather than play any of the multiplayer modes that Millennium Blades has, I feel like it would be a good opportunity for me to highlight this one aspect of the game that a lot of people tend to forget that it has, is that it has a single player mode. Now, what are the main differences here? Well, rather than fighting against real other people, you're fighting against a boss in the game. I have pre-selected a lot of the stuff for setup, so I've selected the TCG Illuminati as my boss of choice. It is on the higher end of difficulty of the bosses. This entire boss pack is basically paying homage to a bunch of card game personalities. You have Vampire Count Left Field, Jeeves Staxon, as well as Pyramid Duelist Kazuki. The deck is very heavily focused on Kazuki's play and score effect, which scores it a bajillion points if it gets 6 elements and 6 different types face up on its field and mine combined. So if they had like 3 on theirs, 3 on mine, it would work, and then they would score 8,000 points. Note that on average, you score around 300, 200 points. So it'll be impossible to win if this ever happens. So we're gonna have to watch out for that. The rest of the deck is mostly centered around point stealing as well as point denial. So even if they don't get Kazuki up, it's very likely that I won't have any points in order to beat the pyramid scheme, which by default gives my opponent 75 points. So I'm gonna put these back. Sorry, I forgot that left field is a double-sided card, and we'll deal with that later on. Now, for setup, I've decided to take some of the collusion rules. This means that rather than only take 5, 4, 3, I decided to take 6, 5, 4. These are the sets that I'm gonna be playing with. These are not necessarily my favorite sets of all time, but I feel like they're simple enough and or funny enough to feature in a video. And for people who don't know, a lot of the backer sets are actually named after sitcoms, like Backers in the House or Backer Meets World. It's funny, and I like it. So we will now combine all of these into our new store deck. This will go in the bronze promo slot, this will go into the silver promo slot, and this will go into the gold promo slot. So I'll be following collusion rules for a large majority of the rulings. So there's a new rule in collusion that when you buy a promo, you can actually search the stack as opposed to just pulling a random card. So I'm going to be making use of that if I have the time. And of course, I'm going to be picking the Red Hill Mercenaries because I really like red. And I'm going to pick Fulton Suitcase as my character. So for co-op deck building, you and all allied players gain 10 extra dollars at setup. And I may pay $1 to look at a face-down card in the store area. So this is going to be very good for filtering out cards I don't need and getting some cards that I want, especially because of all of that extra money. So what's the main difference between this mode and the cooperative versus against the boss mode? Well, not much, right? This is essentially just me against the boss, and it's going to be... I'm going to just make use of the score 1 player line on this pyramid scheme text. Outside of that, there's not much difference. The big factor that I have to say here is that unlike the multiplayer competitive mode, collections do not exist in this mode, so we're not going to be doing any collections. The goal of the entire game is to beat the boss in the first tournament after we do one deck building phase. So you and me, listener, are going to have one deck building phase to beat the TCG Illuminati. Can we do it? Who knows? But let's do our setup. So during the first 7 minutes of deck building, we're gonna reveal, it doesn't really matter whether it's type or element metagame. I guess I'll do correctly and do type metagame. So there is soldier meta. Soldier meta is fine. I'm gonna gain my 10 extra dollars. I mean, there's also the Monopoly money here, but I don't want to do the paper money because it's going to be really hard for all of you to track how much money I have, so I'm just going to use this counter instead. Then we're going to get 3 cards from the store and 3 cards from the core. I forgot to assign myself a color. So I'll be blue. I'll get 3 cards from the store and core. These make up my initial booster hand. I'm gonna do this so it's better and easier for you to see. And I believe that's everything we need to know for setup. Oh no, we need to see the first accessory from the boss. And it's the Sacred Banhammer. During scoring, each opponent may only activate one score effect among singles in their tableau. This means that I can't make a score deck. I can get the scoring effect from my deck box, I can get the scoring effect from Fulton, which is the score effect on his tournament power, but I can only have one score effect in the line here. Alright, that's gonna be a very interesting deck building challenge. So let's start the timer in 3, 2, 1. So Bronziano Reynaldo. When you play this card, you may return 6 or card binder to that player's binder. Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting thing because the boss is not a player. So this effect can't work against the boss. This is going to be very hard. This doesn't work against the boss because the boss is not a player. So actually, we might want to get rid of this and sell it. We should also populate the store. Somebody must have been screaming at me to do that for a bit. Yeah, let's sell this. That's a really high value unit. Let's go up to 47. What are my other cards? So I know the Red Hill Mercenary deck is filled with discards and flip synergies. So we may want to get in that. Mostly because, especially because the opponent doesn't let me have more than one scoring effect, so trying to go for too many scores might be too bad. Gain equal to 3 times the star of the leftmost face-up card. I have Fulton. Fulton's tournament power allows me to spend money to put star tokens. Oh! So we have the deck. We're building tall. So we need one thing with one scoring effect that cares about how big it is on the leftmost side of our tableau, and then we need to protect it. So we're gonna get rid of the mono red firehouse and gonna replace this with that. This probably also means that all of these other things get kicked out. But we're gonna keep Cannon Technician Merrill and Shalzar. They're a really easy 32 point combo. So you get 18 and then, sorry, 42 point combo. And they're a very easy 42 point combo, so let's keep them there. Guardian, this one just protects my cards, but it doesn't really protect them all that well, so let's talk about that some other time. Flip any number of singles accessories in deck boxes you control. Gain 5 for each one flipped this way. This might be a good Doomsday option. So the reason why this Uberman, would be very good is because if the boss would suddenly gain the Kazuki 8,000 point thing from me because of a bunch of random effects, Uberman might be a good nuclear option for that. We're not going to be using any of these. So as Fulton, you have full liberty to spend as much money as you want. Ars Magica doesn't tend to have a lot of... So Ars Magica as a set tends to have a lot of stored deck top manipulation, but I want big units. So is this probably the time to buy some core cards? How many core cards do I want? I want to save enough so that I have enough to make this work. So gain 3 times the star. So to get the full 40, I would need 14 star, because that would make it 42. So 14 star is a lot of star. So 14 star is a lot of star, but that means if I get like a 7... Okay, if I'm spending too much time calculating. I might as well buy 4 core cards first, and then we sell... So 4 times 3 is 12, so that's 35. And then we can just sell if we find something good. After a card is added to the aftermarket, gain points equal to the combined star of 5 cards of your choice in the aftermarket. That's not too good. Oh, there you go. So now we have 2 deck protectors. We have the deck protectors and the premium sleeves. So this super protects whatever the thing that we're gonna put there is. So that was a good purchase. Copy the score effect. So since I can't dupe score effects, this is actually pretty bad. So let's throw that in the Timebot Leveltron. Timebot Leveltron will constantly gain stars. That's good. So that's what we're gonna protect. Yep, that's what we're gonna protect. This is good, this is good. I have 10 cards I don't want. So we can fusion these. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Guardian R still might have some uses, but all of these aren't really that good. So, doink. And we throw them into the Shadow Realm and get a gold promo. Which of these gold promos do I want? For each element, gain, no. Clash with an opponent. If you win the clash, take any friendship card from that player, no. Gain 3 for each face down card in all tableaus. Every player loses for each, nope. When another player's effect causes one of your cards to be flipped, steal 25 from that player and flip a card of your choice in their tableau. Interesting. Gain for each construct and soldier in all tableaus. No, we're not doing Clementine. I think Sarl in the City, Sarl the Crafty, I mean, is really good. Because if the boss flips one of my cards, I get to steal points from them, and then I can flip down one of their cards. Yeah, I think this might be the best buy, so to speak. So we're gonna keep this in our binder for now, and I'm gonna wait. This is a strategic move. We're gonna wait for the next round because it will reveal more information about the boss and more information about what cards I'll get, because I'll still get another 3 and another 3 from here. So usually during this time, I'm thinking about the kind of deck I want to do, and I really want to do this star deck. So it seems like we have the makings of a star deck with Timebot Leveltron, and we're gonna stack him with a bunch of stars. I'd also like to abuse Fulton's ability, but it'll be really hard against the TCG Illuminati because their cards tend to be high star, like 5s, 9s, 7s. So like I assume Kazuki's gonna come in, and it's really gonna be hard to beat Kazuki. Okay, time's up. Stop everything I'm doing. Okay, now that we've stopped everything we're doing, let's calm down. Because we're no longer in a timed section of the game. We now need to reveal the next thing. Wind. Do I have a wind in my deck? No, we need to get a wind. And we need to get a soldier too. We're gonna reveal the next accessory. Opponent deck boxes and accessories do not activate card. Oh, that... well, okay, well, that doesn't matter anymore. Thanks, game. I'm gonna get 3 cards from the store and 3 cards from the core. And we're gonna start the timer again. We need 420 seconds in order to make 7 minutes. Timer starts now. All right. Synchronized, hey! So this set is basically filled with level 99 game staff. Discard this card to the store card, pick up 3 bronze promo back. Play 1 immediately, then shuffle the rest back. That's good. But a lot of the promos actually have 2 elements, so it might make it easier for Kazuki to work. All singles in your tableau have action. Perform each of this card's score effects. Does this mean I can make a scoring deck? But I don't have any more scoring cards. Choose a number. And all. So if I can even out everyone, I can put so much. Okay, so Suprema Williams. Suprema Williams is going in this deck. So now we're basically gonna have to play math. If we can even out the levels of all of our cards, that would be ideal. Okay, Suprema Williams. So I really need more cards. Let's start buying packs. Let's buy this for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Replace with Legend of Ta-na-na-na. Let's buy this one for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's this deck box do? Gain? No. No. Whenever you clash, you have score any. Copy another one of your. I can't score. So are we gonna net deck? Net decking might be a smart idea. Okay. All of these cards, set them aside for now. Let's buy 3 cards from the core deck and hopefully get some more things to build our structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, this is not gonna help. My strategy has been completely ruined by this stupid lockbox. Okay. So we can't... We shouldn't be playing these two or Uberman. So we should find other units to do. Let's put Synchronized in, because it'll let me tutor from this. I'm really lacking in singles to play. I keep drawing deck boxes. This is not ideal. Shucks. Let's buy 5 cards from the core deck. Leaves me with 2 money. Oh no, this is not ideal at all. This is absolutely not ideal. Panic. Oh my gosh, I'm panicking. Okay, so this goes here, this goes there. We're gonna have to start selling cards, or else we're gonna not have anything to play during the tournament, and I think that will means we lose the game. So we should probably start selling cards. So let's sell Uberman for 6. Let's sell this one for 8. And what else is pretty big here? I guess let's not sell Shalazar. And put Shalazar in the deck. Yeah, let's put these 2 in the deck, since it seems like we can't afford to not have any of those. I still don't have a deck box. Let's buy 2 Ars Magica cards. I need some top deck manipulation. This is really good. So Toil and Trouble is really good because it allows me to reveal the top 3 cards of the store and gain points, and then add one of them to my hand. So this circumvents the lockbox thing because it's not a score effect anymore. And Gamble More allows me to put stuff into the aftermarket. So you know what? That was pretty good. That was a pretty good buy. I'm really glad that that's what happened with that buy. So we have a decent-ish deck happening right now. I could go for another promo. Let's go for a 7-star promo. Sorry, I need to reduce it by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. In case it wasn't very clear, I'm slightly panicking. So I'll gain 5 more from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's buy this magic set. Sorry, I mean mystic set. Copyright. So that leaves me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I guess that means I can buy a lightning bug and a core for 0. If you end the game with any money, that means you have lost some opportunities to do things. So Duelist Fashion Ring. Oh, Necropotence. No, it's fine. Is it fine though? It's not fine. I made a mistake. I forgot I was playing full ton and I need money. Oh. And this is what Millennium Blades does to you. The time limits, the time pressure. Alright, so I have 6 more minutes to hopefully salvage this operation. I completely forgot about my own character's power. I'm so bad. Okay, so I can still fuse and stuff. What would be nice to get from here? A soldier. Each time you play a light. Each time you play a dark. Oh, that's interesting. 3-gun quarry. What a name. Because if you do coach games, you can make everything the same star, but you can only get 1 score effect. I could flip all my cards. Is that useful? No, because we kind of want to have a soldier. Okay. This is fine. We can still put Timebot Leveltron into the deck then. So this has 6 singles. We need 2 more. We need wind, we need soldier. I have 1 soldier, I don't have wind, so I can... How many more minutes? We have 4 minutes. Is there anything in the silver promo pack that excites me? The Zap. We have to do additional cards during this turn if there are 4 more cards in your tableau at the end of this turn. Interesting. Play the top card of any promo stack. If you did, remove this card from the game, then play the... Discard all cards from the aftermarket and gain equal to their combined... Oh! This is pretty good. Upstart Trainer Riddance. This is an animal synergy. But the Zap is wind, and that's important because I really want that wind bonus. I already have a soldier. I shouldn't have sold Uberman, huh? I shouldn't have sold Uber. Okay, no. Regrets are too late. It's too late for regrets, Marco. So we're gonna get the Zap. Alright. Because I know that the opponent's deck already has Mystics and Mages. So they have Mages and Soldiers. So it's okay that I overlap a little bit. I want to get this card from there. So that means I need to get rid of 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 cards. Let's get the Zap, put him in our deck. So we still have enough space for 1 more single. This one copies anything that's a 6 or lower. We could do double Timebot Leveltron using Grey Egg Birth of All. Or copy Gamble More. Actually, that's not bad. Let's put that. Because that essentially is a second copy of Gamble More, Timebot, or Shalazar. Or Serena even. But most likely it's going to be a second Gamble More. So I have a lot of fire. Half my deck is fire. So I think that doesn't overlap with anything on the opponent's side. No. No, there you go. 2 of their cards are fire. So I don't think Kazuki can proc at this point. So is there any other promo that I want? That's a player effect. When you play an animal card, flip it. Ongoing, whenever you play a card, flip it. Actually, that means we need to take out Synchronized from our deck, because a lot of the cards from the Bronze promo pack actually are really bad for us. Neko Potent. So who do we want to add more? We need more. Discard all cards from the aftermarket. I think Overlord Doomstar would be a good pick, so let's take him too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 all in all. And Doomstar goes into our deck. Very promo-filled strategy. I didn't buy a lot of store cards. I actually bought a lot of core cards and then just dumped all of them for my deck and buying promos. I think like 2 of my deck is promos. That's a lot. And I bought like this promo. Saril the Crafty. This is going to be a tough match. This is going to be a tough match against this boss. And I don't know how it's going to go, but we will see. There's the timer. And my day of reckoning has come. Let's move Fulton Suitcase to his tournament side. And we'll move this to state number 2. This creates the tournament side of the thing. I have Flip Protection and Toil and Trouble. All of these cards go into my hand. Whew. All right. So it's going to be me against the boss. It's a single player mode, so I can just choose for the boss to go first. So let us let the boss go first. Well, no. I think I have to go first, and the boss has to go second. So, what do I want to play first? We want to get Timebot Leveltron out as soon as possible, so that it can get all of those extra star counters. So let's put Timebot Leveltron on the field. Can I take any actions? Yes, I can Toil and Trouble right now. No, not right now. I believe the boss has ways to manipulate my hand. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Okay, so the boss... Let's move this so that it doesn't obstruct our view. So the boss now just plays cards randomly from the top of this stack. And that might seem like it's bad, but it means that I don't know what's coming up next, and it's terrifying. First card. The Master of Dice. Ongoing. Whenever a player plays a non-core card, after all effects resolve, flip that card face down. Oh. Oh no. No. That's really awful. That's really bad. That's really bad. We need to find a way to flip that thing. Oh, I forgot that these go away. So these should actually be in the discard now. And my tokens go back to me. Not that that matters. Oh no. This alone is really awful. It means that all of my non-core cards get flipped. Which means that, okay, so it's okay for the Zap to be flipped. It's okay for Overlord Doomstar. It's actually okay for everything to get flipped. The problem now is that Serena will get flipped, which means I don't get that score effect. Let's talk about that some other time. So +1 star on Timebot Leveltron. Timebot Leveltron is also a core card. And if we flip that... Actually, I can just use my deck protectors to prevent it from flipping. Ah, there you go. Okay, so it's still salvageable. This is still salvageable, I think. Okay, if we play Grey Egg Birth of All, it becomes a copy of Timebot Leveltron. No, that won't work, because if Grey Egg Birth of All, if Timebot Leveltron becomes 12-star, Grey Egg Birth of All can no longer copy it. So that's a bad combo, and we shouldn't do that. Instead, what we should do is probably use Overlord Doomstar multiple times. This is a tough decision I have to make. So Serena can come later. Do we just play Cannon Technician Meryl and wait? I might as well play Headmaster Gamblemore right now. So Headmaster Gamblemore, as an action, allows me to add the top 4 cards of the store to the aftermarket. Which I'll probably do now. Or do I do it later? No, let's do it later. Instead, I can activate Toil and Trouble, which allows me to reveal the top 3 cards of the store and gain points equal to their combined star. 1, 2, 3. So that's 12 points. So I can put 2 of them into my hand, 1 of them into my hand, and then the others back in any order that I wish. Oh. Oh. Walsh. We're taking Walsh. That's really good. That's really good. Copy an action printed on another single. Okay, so these 2 go back in any order that I wish. Like that. So I've used my action on Toil and Trouble. It gets flipped. And it's the boss's turn once more. Wait. That was actually really bad, because Gamblemore can't work while this is out, because that would flip Gamblemore instantly. I'm so... Nope. I'm not bad, because I just prevented it with my own deck protectors. There we go. Marco, you're so bad at this game. Alright. Next up is... Oh, double-sided card. This means it's left field. Alright, left field comes in. So ongoing, at the end of the turn, if opponent gained 30... If the opponent gained more than 30 points, we flip left field onto his bad side. So we do not want to gain more than 30 points in one turn. Well, it will happen. That's the problem. It will happen. I will definitely gain more than 30 points in one turn, because that's the strategy of this entire deck. That's gonna be bad. But we'll see. Okay, so what we're gonna do is play Grey Egg Birth of All, and it is now a copy of Headmaster Gamblemore. This is a core card, so it doesn't get flipped by the Master of Dice. I will, however, flip this, activate the action on my copied Gamblemore, and do Gamblemore's effect, which is add the top 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and gain points equal to the... yeah. Gain points equal to all of that. So that's 10, 16, I forgot to gain points equal to the number. I'm missing out on so many effects. So when I pulled it earlier, that should have been a point of 12, right? And when I activated this Gamblemore, I gained 10, 16, 19. So that's another 19 points for me. There you go. It's the end of my turn, I believe. And we're going to use Walsh to copy this again. So it says I may put one of these back on top. So the thing about this is that I actually kind of want to play Overlord Doomstar. And playing Overlord Doomstar. By the way, this should have gotten an extra thing, and this should have gotten an extra thing. So that should be at 5 stars right now. The highest star value on my opponent's side is currently 5, so I think that's good. We don't have enough types or elements, so we're fine. We're safe for now. So do I want to put... Essentially, it's asking me whether I want to put Uberman or Hiatus the Missing Hunter back on top to guarantee that when I proc my real Gamble More, I get to get those 6 points guaranteed. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because we want to feed Overlord Doomstar the most amount of points possible. All right, boss, it's your turn. Okay, let me search the boss's deck. It's free knowledge. So can the boss still flip my cards? Yes. The boss can still flip my cards. So it's asking me whether I want to protect my Gamble More. I mean, yes, we have to protect the Gamble More. So I'm going to protect the Gamble More from War Master Canada. War Master Canada, I can flip all 6-star or higher cards in my tableau. And then I'm just going to prevent my Hellbane from doing that. I'm just going to use my Hellbane to prevent the effect from flipping all of my cards. It's my turn. Timebot Leveltron gains another star. Timebot Leveltron is now currently 6-star. So let's play Walsh. Copy an action. So I'm going to copy the action on Gamble More. And we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 16 points. This isn't looking very good for me. All right, boss time. Huh. Satoshi. Discard cards from the store to the aftermarket until you get one with a type. All right, so discard. You got one with a type. Citizen. I must discard a citizen or lose 40 points. I will obviously discard Cannon Technician Merrill to my binder. And I don't lose points. But it means that we're not getting a lot of the bonuses from my ability anymore because War Master Canada is an 8-star. How many elements are represented right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Now for an action, we're going to play Headmaster Gamble Moore's action and then do 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a decent pull. So that's a 6 and a 4 to make 10, and that's a 7 and a 3 to make another 10. So that's 20 points. 1, 2. 20 points isn't so bad. Oh, by the way, Timebot Leveltron, more stacks for you. I can put one of them back on top, but do I want to? The answer is no. Okay, I think that ends my turn. It's the boss's turn now. It's Kazuki. Oh gosh. Okay. So Kazuki comes in as a... How many elements are represented? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 elements, so it does not proc. What element is missing? Dark, I believe? No, dark is there. Wind, actually. Wind is missing. So we have to make sure that the Zap and Overlord Doomstar don't accidentally proc it. But we know that it can't proc it because... so this is a Mage Mystic and this is a Soldier Mystic. There's already a Mystic and a Mage and a Soldier in play. So we know that the types will not be fulfilled because there's currently only 1, 2, 3 types. Okay, so I only have 2 cards left to play. I'll play the Zap. Sorry. You gain points. I play the Zap for 25 points. 25 points. Hopefully this lets me capture the meta. Okay, the aftermarket is corrupt. Okay, no, but seriously. So I have not gained 30 points just yet. So I guess that's the real question. Do we want to... Oh, no, because this is a non-core card. This is a non-core card. So it gets flipped and I don't get the bonus. But this is still 25 points, right? So this is 25 points against... This is 25 points compared to 24 here. Yeah, so I'm not getting either of the metas. That's unfortunate. And the boss is gonna get one of them. This gets flipped. That's not fun. But I still gained the 25 points anyway, that's fine. And finally, the last card is Zin Master. Score or flip. For each opponent, for each element not present. Really? Zin Master? Really? Okay. I mean, like, why couldn't it have been Wyvern Keeper or Steve Hexen? You know what? It's fine. There you go. I think I should play Shalazar instead of Overlord Doomstar. So hear me out. If I play Overlord Doomstar, I'm gonna get around 45 points. But that's gonna proc Vampire Count left field. And we don't want left field to proc. Because if we proc left field, it's bad. This one gains me 4 points for each token. So I can action this and move a bunch of tokens around. But I'm gonna lose the ability from Fulton. Oh, this turned out really badly because of that dice. Do I just do nothing? No, because that's only 10 points. If I do nothing, I only gain 10 points. So I can gain 20 points off of this. Or I could gain 24 plus 4 by moving one of the tokens from this onto there. But if I don't do that, my opponent just gets 7 points anyway. This is really bad. I was expecting Timebot to be good for me, but it turned out to be bad. I could just do Suprema Williams. No, I think I have to do Shalazar. Shalazar would give me 28 minus 7 points because Zin Master is essentially doing that. Okay, yeah. So I'll flip this with an action and place it on, I don't know, left field. Oh, I can't do it that way. No. I can't do it that way because I wouldn't be able to flip anything with Shalazar. So I'll just play Shalazar and flip it. So that was pointless. I gained 24 points. 24. And the opponent doesn't do anything. We're both done. If I've made any mistakes, it's very rough. Okay, so my board has been completely blacked out. Let's do scoring. I have no score effects except for Fulton's score effect. I, however, do not have anything with higher star value than my opponent, so I get nothing from that. The opponent gets 75 by default. No points from that, no points from that, no points from that, no points from that. No points from this, definitely, because there's only one. 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I also gain an extra 15 points from the meta because there's a soldier. The opponent also gains 15 from the meta being a soldier, so they go up to 90 points. So basically, this Zen Master gains the opponent 7 times 6 points, right? Oh, I'm not good enough at math. Components. Tools. Give me a calculator. Alright. 7 times 6. Because for each element not present. Oh, therefore it should only be 5, not 6. Because there are 6 total elements. And I have Shalazar face up on the board. So that means that's 1 out of the 6. Which means 5 are not represented. So then that's 35. That's simple math then. So 25. 125 points for the boss. What's my point total? 131. Oh, so close. Almost lost the game to the boss. But I've succeeded! Congratulations to me. Oh my gosh, that was a really wild game. If I've made any play mistakes, I do apologize. Millennium Blades is a game where if you make mistakes, that's just how it is. And, you know, it's all about managing all of your mistakes and trying not to take them back. Because that's the fun of the game, right? So hopefully you all enjoyed this quick preview of this mode. I really love playing Millennium Blades, even if it's just completely by myself. This boss is always so scary to fight against, because if you ever accidentally give Kazuki the points, you lose. So yeah, that was a really cool game. My strategy didn't work out as I intended it to, but this strategy of like continuously copying Gamblemore's effect is so cool. I like copied it 3 times, and then like my Toil in Trouble was essentially a Gamblemore effect too, so I was gambling a lot. Very Gamblemore, very gamble. Alright, so I really hope you all appreciated this video. I thank you so much for watching. As usual, it's been me, your host, Marco Dos Santos, also known as Mechanic Redick, and with me has been absolutely no one but myself and me and Millennium Blades. Without much else to say, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give yourself some RP, and thank you! World of Millennium Blades, thank you, and good night. I felt like I had to do it.